Question 1. Which of the working tools points out the benefits of education?
David Witt's Lindis Large 4690, the chisel.
Yeah, the chisel. Well done. And that's why it's chosen for the mentor. Right, your round, specialist round, is on the game. So puzzles, before you're wondering. Question 1. Remember, conferring now, and I want to know, Sean, you're the captain, what's the highest number in Sudoku?
Sean,
if it's a standard board, Sean, would it not be 9?
9. I think 9.
It's a grid of 3 and 3 and 3, isn't it? If it's standard.
Yeah.
Sean, what do you think? What's your answer?
It's either
9.
3 or 9. On the board itself,
Yeah.
it's 3.
Well, Sean has just said 9, and it is 9. That is the highest number. Right, question 2. How many points is a J for Jaguar, worth in Scrabble?
If I had to guess, Sean, I would say 10. I don't know what the others think.
Any other offers on that one?
No idea, mate.
We're
Sean?
gonna try 10.
It's actually 8. And number 3, on a standard traditional Monopoly board, what colour is Old Kent Road?
Brown.
I say brown.
Yeah. Brown.
Sean? Yep, it's brown. Excellent. So, number 2, can you name the 3 grand principles on which the order is founded?
Faith and
Barnes.
Truth.
That is brotherly love, relief, and truth.
Cool. So that is Bayons, 10 points. And we go to your follow-up questions, which are chemical elements beginning with the letter C. Number 1. This one is found in coal, humans, oil, and alcohol. Chemical element beginning with C.
Calcium, Dave.
No, it's got to be carbon.
Oh, carbon, yeah.
Carbon. We're going for carbon, guys.
Carbon.
Yeah. Carbon.
Absolutely. Number 2. Which chemical element, beginning with C, is named after a US state?
Got to be stumped.
Connecticut's not one, is it?
Connecticut or California. What else is beginning with C?
David, I'm going to push you for an answer. A chemical element named after a US state, beginning with C.
Well, the only one well, we're going to go, guys. California.
It's actually Californium, but I will give you that. So you.
Oh, well done, Dave.
Nice one.
Number 3, a blue metal.
What?
A
Can you
blue
repeat that?
metal.
Oh, is it cobalt? Cobalt.
David, over to you.
Cobalt. We're going to go, guys. Cobalt. It's the only answer we've got. Answer me. Cobalt.
And perfect. You got that one right.
Well done.
Cobalt.
Well done, Steve.
See, the knowledge is there. It's just putting it in place.
Well done, Stevie boy.
What
Cheers,
is the
guys.
oldest warranted lodge in Lincolnshire?
Harmony. David Witt's Lindis Lodge, Harmony.
That is incorrect. So we go over to we now go over to Bayons.
Can we confer on that?
No, it's a starter question.
Can I go? Can I go then, please?
John Moon.
I'm guessing Witham.
Absolutely. Very interestingly, Harmony has a lower number, which was a question earlier on, but Witham is actually the oldest at 206 years old. Right. So your follow-up questions are the Romans. Started with, what is the numerical value of the letter L in Roman numerals? So that's L for Lima. What is the numerical value of it?
It's not 10, is it? 100?
No, it's actually 50. A C is 100, and if you half it, you're left with an L, which is why it's 50. Question 2. This is a one to think about. The Romans invaded Britain 3 times. Give me 1 year in which they invaded Britain.
No idea, guys. Sorry.
Nathan, Jonathan.
No.
1666.
Nope, it was 54 BC, 55 BC, and 44 AD. And finally, where did gladiators fight?
The Colosseum, Dave, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Colosseum. Steve, yeah. Nathan?
Yeah.
Colosseum.
Yeah,
Colosseum.
absolutely. I would have accepted amphitheatre, Colosseum, or even arena or ludus, which was their training ground. So, next. On a traditional first-degree tracing board, how many stars circle the moon? Worth a guess.
Okay, I'll try David Witt's Lindis Lodge 3.
No, I can pass it over to Bayons.
I was going to say 4.
The answer's 7.
Oh.
Oh, 7 Ruler Lodge, of course, yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
I like it. Perfect. Right. Before the modern ritual was settled, around what would a candidate have his feet placed in the northeast corner on his initiation? Have a think. You do know.
Moon, Bayons.
David Cornerstone.
I have to say it was John Moon first of all. John Moon,
Cornerstone.
the cornerstone. I need to push for something more precise.
Oh, God. I've done it no end of times. Oh, I can't remember.
Okay, I'm going to pass over to Lindis. So Lindis,
Oh,
brother.
God, I know it.
Lindis, anyone?
So is it the first or Cornerstone?
No, the answer is actually the rough ashlar, but I would have accepted ashlar. Right, question 6. How many salutations are given to a provincial Grand Master?
Moon, Bayons.
Moon, Bayons, yeah.
7.
7, absolutely. So Bayons, you get your 10 points. You have done the Romans, and your next question is European languages. Number 1, please can you tell me, please, in French, and I will accept one of 2 answers. There's 2 ways. Please in French. So David Day could say it or pass to another brother.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I'll have it. Okay, well, we can confer, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, merci. Merci.
Merci, thank you, Dave, isn't it? Is it merci, thank you? Merci is thank you, Dave.
Steve.
Any suggestions? Can I push you, Captain, to an answer?
Merci, surely. Merci.
The answer is s'il vous plaît or s'il te plaît. Next is what you know, but when you put on the spot. And question 2.
No pressure.
Ich bin ein Berliner is in which language?
It's
That's
German.
gotta be German, Steve, yeah.
David Day, yeah. And then finally, question number 3, European language. Ja tibia lubiu and do svidania, as featured in many James Bond films, is in which European language?
You'll have to say that again, Nick.
Yeah, could you repeat that, please?
Yeah. Ja tibia lubiu and do svidania, as featured in several James Bond films, are in which European language? Ja tibia lubiu and do svidania.
James Bond, where's
Russian?
Yeah, Russian.
Is it?
I would say so.
I'm going for Russia.
David, can I push you for an answer?
Russian.
It is indeed Russian. It means I love you and
Right.
goodbye, which is actually very James Bond, if we're absolutely honest. Right, we now go on to the next question. So, to whom does the warrant of a lodge belong?
Moon, Bayons.
Moon, Bayons, yeah.
Is it the master of the lodge?
Incorrect. I'm going to have to pass over to Lindis.
Well, I think, I think the warrant of the lodge is actually owned by United Grand Lodge of England.
David, I will accept your answer. Or the Grand Master, either counts. Absolutely correct. Lindis, your specialist round, you have got countries ending in stan. Actually, that is Russian for people of. So, question 1, country ending in stan. Where did the Mujahideen fight and the Soviets invade? In which country ending in stan?
That's Afghanistan. It's definitely Afghanistan.
Yeah, so
Afghanistan.
team captain
I'm happy with that.
Lindis. Yeah,
Yep, Afghanistan. Agreed.
absolutely. Question number 2. Which country ending in stan has its capital in Islamabad?
Pakistan.
That's Pakistan, yeah.
I would say Pakistan.
Sean?
Pakistan.
Yeah, absolutely. And then finally, which country, ending in stan, is the 9th biggest country in the world?
Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan.
Say again, Dave.
It could be Kazakhstan or it could be Uzbekistan. I think Kazakhstan, probably. I don't know. I don't really know. It's a guess. Kazakhstan is my guess.
Sean?
Dave, Spicer, you agree?
I would have thought Kazakhstan was bigger than Uzbekistan, but where does it sit in the 9th?
We're going to shoot for Kazakhstan.
You're absolutely correct. It's a lot bigger. Uzbekistan's way down there, but I'm like you, David. Once you get to the Central Asian republics, right? Okay. Just to go back to the warrant of a lodge, it is the only item of a lodge furniture that the lodge must have but can never own. Right. So, next question. Please name me 5, in any order, of the 7 liberal arts and sciences.
David Witt's Lindis Lodge. So I'm going to go with geometry, arithmetic, astronomy, astrology, geometry. No, it's gone actually. Geometry, architecture.
No, I'm now going to pass over. Bayons, would you like to have a go at that? Anyone? The complete 7 are grammar, rhetoric and logic, arithmetic, astronomy,
Arithmetic.
geometry and music. Okay. Question number 6. How long can a master continue in office without dispensation?
Moon Bayons.
For the successor, David Witt's Lindis Lodge.
Moon, I'm afraid, David, you were quick, but Moon Bayons was in just before you. Johnny?
2 years.
Absolutely, without dispensation. Right, your specialist round is kings and queens. Number 1, which queen has the same name as a plum?
Oh, it's
Victoria. Victoria.
Victoria, it's got to be, isn't it?
Victoria, absolutely. Question 2, who married 6 times?
Henry VIII, Dave.
Is it everybody, Henry VIII?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
good to me.
Go with that, Henry VIII, Nick.
Yeah. And then next one, James I of England was James the what of Scotland? I want his regnal number for Scotland. James I of England was James the what of Scotland?
Who knows? I mean,
Take a punt. Second?
second or third. Nathan, any idea?
Like 3rd, maybe David.
John?
Yeah. Go 3rd, Dave.
3rd. James III.
It's actually James VI.
Oh,
Next,
well.
your next question. 2 pens in saltire. What type of cross is a saltire?
It's a diagonal cross, David Witt's.
I need you to give me the correct name. What type of cross?
So it's a cross that's at 45 degrees to each other.
There's actually a specific name to it. I'll move over to Bayons. It's a St. Andrew's cross.
Oh,
Okay.
Say that.
Oh, that's one of the things. It's there. It's there. Right. Who wrote the first book of constitutions published in 1723? What was the name of the author? No, the answer is Reverend James Anderson. Next question. How long did it take King Solomon to build the temple?
David Witt's Lindis, 7 years.
7 years and upwards. Absolutely. That's in the ritual. So you, as your specialist round, Lindis, get ball games. How many players are in a rugby team? There's 2 answers, obviously.
Well, it's either 13 or 15, I would say.
And your question, and your captain?
Any other offers on that?
I was going to go 13, Sean.
That's what I've said as well. 13.
Good. 13 and 15. Obviously 15 for Union, 13 for League. Number 2. Which sport can be played with a ball with a blue, red or yellow dot?
That would be squash. I think that's squash.
Sean?
I'm going to say squash. You seem pretty certain on that.
Yeah, that's because he's correct. Next one. To the nearest foot hole, to the nearest whole foot, to the nearest whole yard, or to the nearest whole metre, how wide is a goal mouth in UK in football league?
When you're a goalkeeper, it seems enormous. I don't know. I reckon it's about 12 feet, isn't it?
Sean, any ideas? And as captain?
10 feet.
I was going to go meters. I'm thinking about if I stuck my car in front of it, I'm thinking about 5.5, 6 meters, Sean. But again, I don't do football.
I think that's too big. I think that's too big.
Sean, I've got to give you an answer from you.
Dave, what were you saying first?
10 foot.
Dave, what were you saying first?
Well, I think if you think the penalty spot's 18 feet, isn't it? So I reckon it's about 10 or 12 feet. One or the other, 10 or 12 feet.
Let's go with 12. 12 feet.
It's 24 feet, 8 yards, or 7.32 centimetres.
Holy shit.
I know, that just shows you how far they can jump, quite literally.
That's massive, isn't it?
I know. Yeah. I was shocked with that one. Right, our next question. How many regular officers are there in a lodge?
5.
David Witts for Lindis, that's incorrect, so I've got to pass over to Bayons only. Bayons, how many regular officers in the lodge?
Davey. Is it 7?
Yeah. No, the answer's 9. Mrs. Witts, David just got excited, that was all.
I'm so right. Can you go out?
No, it's common sense. Who was the first? What was the name?
In your own home.
What was the name of the first Grand Master ever to be elected and installed? His name was Anthony Sayer. In ritual in lodge, in the northeast corner, how many masons are ranged under its banners, approximately?
David Witt's Lindis, thousands.
Thousands, I accept, amongst its many thousands ranged under its banners. We got permission now to do ritual on Zoom, so long as you never say the words in abbreviation, according to Dr. David Staples. Right, your specialist round is police drama on TV. Right, Lindis only. Who played Remington Steele?
Oh. Not a clue. Right.
It's the sort of Roger Moore era, but it's not Roger Moore. It's someone like that.
That wasn't Brosnan, was it?
No, before that. It's before that.
So, Sean Captain, can I push you for an answer?
I don't know.
No, sorry, Sean.
Okay.
I don't know. Piers Brosnan. I'll just chuck it out there.
Absolutely. Well done. Next question. I had to keep very straight-faced. Complete this well-known duo, Cagney and...
Lacey.
And finally, Bert Lynch was in which police drama?
Z Cars, I think.
Sean?
No, Sean.
Dead cars.
Absolutely. Clean sweep on
Yay!
police dramas.
Well done,
Right,
David.
okay, moving on
Well
to
played,
the...
gang.
How many installed masters must be present to form a board?
I'll have a guess at 5.
It's 2/3. There's some debate on whether one of them has to be the master who's being installed, but it's one to watch out for. Okay. Which working tool represents force and the force of conscience?
The moon Bayons.
Bayons?
The heavy setting more.
That's not one of the working tools. Over to Lindis.
Oh.
Let's see.
Okay, the answer is the common gavel.
Common gavel.
Oh, that's what I
Next
meant.
one. Which ashlar sits on the senior warden's pedestal?
Moon Bayons.
They were perfect.
Boone Bayons was first.
The smooth ashlar.
The smooth ashlar. I would accept that, or obviously perfect ashlar. I'd accept either. Your round, for 15 points, you have to put these battles in order. All took place in something 15. Ypres, Waterloo, and Agincourt. Put them in order from first to last.
Where we're going to go? Ypres, Agincourt, and what was the other one, Nick?
Waterloo. Which was the first? Which was the second? Which was the third?
Any ideas, anybody? Anybody?
Well, I'm
Sorry,
Grenadier Guards were formed in 1656, and they won it at Waterloo. Waterloo. No.
Can we go? Agincourt was an old one, surely. Should we go Agincourt first?
Agincourt, Waterloo, then Yeats.
David.
Anything?
Hey,
I ain't got a clue, David.
Agincourt,
Waterloo, then Yeats.
Waterloo, Yeats.
Ypres.
Yeah.
They're correct. They are in that order. Well done. The final question. In a lodge, where is the sacred symbol to be found?
Nathan
In the
Barnes.
centre, David Witts.
Nathan Barnes, you were the first one.
In the centre of the building.
In the centre of the building. Well done. So, Bayons, you've got that one. Well done. You're 10. So, your last questions are the food of Lincolnshire. So, what fruit is used to flavour Lincolnshire bread stroke loaf?
Plums, isn't there? Like
Plum bread. Plum bread.
plum bread, sultanas, that kind of thing. Raisins, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So, Lincolnshire plum bread. Steve, any idea? Nathan? Lincolnshire plum bread.
If it's made up of mixed fruit, I think, David.
Yeah, it is raisins, plum. It could be either.
Yeah.
So, David,
Mum.
we were obviously going for bread. You don't put fruit in there, but you did say plum. So, I am going to give you that, but it's just to be
I
precise.
was
That's
going
why.
to say plum anyway.
Okay. So, number 2, which herb is used to stuff a chine?
Parsley.
Anybody
Yeah.
else? Got to
I'm
be
pretty
parsley.
sure it's parsley.
yeah.
Parsley. Final
Parsley.
answer.
Go for
David.
that.
Yes, final answer. Parsley.
Parsley, usually broadleaf. And finally, which make of crisps are made and produced in Brig?
Oh,
Oh, it's Pipers, isn't it?
that, I reckon. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Pipers.
Yeah, I think so too.
Alex
Pipers.
Allbone.
David?
Pipers.
Absolutely. You see, we've all had them when we've been down in the pub. Excellent.
Cool.
Well done. Obviously, I furiously scribble these down, but me and the independent adjudicator do go through them. I will make sure I send them out on as soon as I can. In pure starter questions, there was not a lot in it. I thought it was a fantastic round. You were really, really involved, and there was a lot of speed on getting to the answer. So well done for everyone. Can I ask as well for feedback? Do you prefer the conferring? Do you think that adds a bit more to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Definitely.
good.
Yeah, it
I'm not
was.
sure what the Thursday was.
Definitely.
It was a suggestion from a member in Isaac Newton. So what I said is we'd go through all round 1 to be consistent, and I'm doing it with everyone in round 2 again, just to be consistent. Okay? It's been fantastic seeing you all and hearing you all, including Mrs. Witts. Do pass on our best. And I mean that. And I hope to see you at the next allotted time. I will be sending out a little Thursday update to tell you where you are, etc. I'll make sure these scores are checked. And then obviously Sunday, the day before, I'll make sure that Sunday before your Tuesday, I'll make sure you get an invite, okay? And because of Nathan, what I'm going to do is add about the 0 and a no, because I know that gave you some problems. So I'll make sure I sort that as well. Hey, these things happen. It could happen to anyone. So we just need to make sure it's not done. Have a fantastic evening, gentlemen. Well done.
Thank
and
you.
take
Thanks,
care.
Nick.
Stay
Good to
safe.
see you all.
My pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.